Mexicans begin jogging. At the factory, I worked in the fleck of rubber under the press of an oven yellow with flame until the border patrol opened their vans and my boss waved for us to run. "Over the fence, Soto!" he shouted, and I shouted I was American. "No time for lies," he said, and pressed $1 in my palm, hurrying me through the back door. Since I was on his time, I ran and became the wag to a short tail of Mexicans. Ran past the amazed crowds that lined the street and blurred the photographs in rain. I ran from that industrial road to the soft houses where people paled at the turn of an autumn sky. What could I do but yell "Vivas" to baseball, milkshakes, and those sociologists who would clock me as I jogged into the next century on the power of a great, silly grin. Since the end of World War II, American literature has seen the rise of a number of important Latino authors, such as Sandra Cisneros, Julia Alvarez, Rudolfo Anaya, and Luis Alberto Urrea. Among these greats stands Gary Soto. Gary Soto was born in 1952 and grew up in one of the many barrios of Fresno, California. However, he does not see himself as a strictly Chicano author. Even though I write a lot about life in the barrio, I'm really writing about the feelings and experiences of most American kids. Working left little time for school, and when Soto did go, he made very poor marks. While attending Roosevelt High School, he maintained a D average and spent most of his time chasing girls. As he explained in interviews, our shelves were not lined with books, they were lined with menudo. When he was 19, and in his second year at Fresno College, Soto stumbled upon the works of Chilean poet Pablo Neruda. I was bitten. I wanted to do this thing called writing poetry. While still a student, Soto began publishing poems. In 1977, he released his first book of poetry, The Elements of San Joaquin. Most of the poems paint a bleak picture of Mexican-American life in Central California. This collection won the United States Award of the International Poetry Forum. In addition, the New York Times Book Review honored the book by reprinting 6 of the poems. His second collection, published in 1978, The Tale of Sunlight, was nominated for the Pulitzer Prize in Poetry. In 1985, his memoir, Living Up the Street, received the Before Columbus Foundation's American Book Award. In 1977, Soto began teaching Chicano studies at the University of California at Berkeley. He remained at the university until 1993 as an associate professor of both Chicano studies and English. Today, Soto is considered to be one of the most important contemporary authors in the United States. About his work, Joyce Carol Oates noted, "Gary Soto's poems are fast, funny, heartening, and achingly believable, like Polaroid love letters, or snatches of music heard out of a passing car, patches of beauty like patches of sunlight, the very pulse of life." When asked why his books have such a universal appeal, Soto replied, "I think we are all the same. We might change in dress, we might change in dance or music, we might change in skateboarding or little things like that. But basically, we have the same motive. We like to eat, we like to love, we like to enjoy our free time and friendship. Those things don't change, no matter what." The library at Winchell Elementary School in Fresno was named after Soto. In 2001, the old administration building at Fresno College became the permanent home of the Gary Soto Literary Museum.